What's going on, guys? It's DadBod. Welcome on back to my Demon Souls walkthrough. So as promised at the end of the last episode, we are taking on level 2-2, the Tunnel City, this go round. This is a bit of a large, sort of sprawling level. There's actually a built-in shortcut that I'm going to show you right off the bat. It's not one that you necessarily have to unlock. And I'm not going to take it right now because, of course, I don't want to use the shortcut because it takes you basically straight to the boss. But I will show you the shortcut. Just not going to be right at the beginning here of the episode. All right, I'm going to take out these guys because I do want that crystal lizard. And I'm going to run up to it and hit it with my falchion. So I want to take these guys out from afar. So I'm unobstructed, because these guys will come up behind me and hit me and kill me, and, you know, it won't be pretty. So I am going to show you where the shortcut is, and we got some goodies from the lizard. It is through this way. If you turn to the right, as soon as you get into the level, and beware the guys with the pickaxes, they pack a punch. So you want to make sure that you don't get surprised by them. There's a couple of guys with bags here that are going to give us lots of upgrade materials. This guy here with a hammer, and another guy with a pickaxe, and another guy with a hammer. The pickaxe guys are the most aggressive. Yep, that guy just hit me. And you see how much damage they do. So, of course, I cast a second chance at the beginning of the level, because you never know what could come at you. And oh, I have the bow equipped. I don't even know why I have the bow equipped. That makes no sense. So yeah, my second chance actually just activated because I took too much damage just there. You can take that a little bit more cautiously than I just did. I was being a little bit reckless, but it's all good. So the shortcut actually is if you go around here, there's going to be some ledges you can drop down. I just wanted to show you where it is and get through here, just because there's a couple of those guys with the bags full of goodies. I'm actually going to use a spice so I can recast Second Chance. That's the beauty of Second Chance, is that you can cast it however many times you want or need. So as soon as it's triggered, you can cast it again and use it over and over and over again, and basically, in a way, give yourself infinite lives. Now, those things are bombs. They're going to blow up, so you want to run straight past them. Do not hang out around them, because they will explode. And so there's another one on a minecart heading right towards us. You want to run straight past it. It'll explode, but you'll not take damage from it. There's a fat official right around this corner. While he's taunting me, I'm going to hit him and dodge his fire attack. He dropped a gold coin. That is a very rare drop. The gold coins are dropped by only the fat officials in this game. And we're actually going to go down that tunnel in just a little bit here. We're going to go down this elevator now, and there's going to be crystal lizards right when we get there. Now, the gold coins are a rare drop from the fat officials, and you need a gold coin to trade with Sparkly the Crow to get the Ring of Uneven Skill. So that's going to save me some farming later on in the game to get that gold coin, because normally that's something that I'd have to farm for, and I'm so glad that I'm not going to have to farm for it this time. Last playthrough, it took me an hour to farm for the gold coin, and that is precisely the guy that I farm it from. So I'm going to run and chase after this lizard. Where we're headed now is actually, it's the crystal lizard nest. There's a ton of crystal lizards in addition to the 2 that we just killed. So I'm going to go back to this lizard. And this tunnel actually will join with the other part of the level at a lower spot than I want. So I'm actually just going to show you that it does kind of link. And you can go down that way and get to a spot in the level that's a little bit further ahead. But we're going to go the long way from the top because there's a lot of loot that we're going to get. And you'll notice these 2 black phantoms. These are kind of your strength build, cavemen type enemies. So I'm going to lure them over one by one with the bow. And I'm going to take some shots while I can, while they're running to me. Or while this one's running to me, at least. I'm surprised she hasn't put her shield up yet. There she goes. So now that her health's almost all the way gone, roll through that big attack, get a backstab. Really as easy as that. We're going to do the same thing to the other one. So this one dropped a stone of ephemeral eyes and a clear stone chunk. Do the same one to her counterpart. And I might be... Oh, I need to save... I actually need to save some arrows. Because I'm going to need a bunch of them where we're going. All right. Whoops, he rolled 2. But still easy to kill. All right. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and Dragonstone Chunk. This one I'm going to try to kill with my bow. He might get away from me, but... it's best to do this one with the bow because if you run right up to it, you're gonna chase after him, and you're gonna alert. There's a bunch of them down there, and you're gonna alert them to your presence, and they're all gonna run away from you. So we got him, and you're gonna want your Thief's Ring on because you want to be as stealthy as possible so you don't scare away all of these lizards over here. I'm going to try to get all of them. If I don't get all of them, that's okay. I might miss 1 or 2 of them, but. You know, I think there's one right there. That one just noticed me. So I'm going to try to get him before he disappears. Might get him. There we go. Sweet. Okay, got that one too. And then you see there's a bunch of them down there. So to the extent that I have enough arrows to get them all, I'm going to try to get them all. I think these are taking about 3 apiece as long as I don't miss. And I might have some other arrows in my storage, but we'll see. And we're going to get a ton of upgrade shards. And again, these are all going to respawn for as many bosses as you've killed. So if you killed 2 bosses, they're going to respawn that many times. That one got away from me. That's okay. And... Ah, missed. Dang it. There we go. Got him. Only thing is I'm running really low on arrows. I should have restocked. I wasn't being smart. Oh, well. So I'm not going to get all of these, unfortunately. There we go. So I only have 2. Let's see if I have any other... Nope. I sure don't. So there's a bunch of them still down there. I guess 3 of them. I should be able to get at least 1 of them, maybe 2 of them. Oh, I fell through. And I just alerted all of them to my presence. So, oh well. That's okay. I'm not all that bent out of shape about it. Come on. Oh, yes, I got that one back. Now, can I get both of these? Sweet. Okay. So these guys drop, you know, sharp stone, hard stone, clear stone. I'm mainly after hard stone right now because I'm trying to get my bow to +7. So I might need to do a slight amount of farming. We'll see. These are mostly clear stone. There's a large hard stone shard. I fell down that hole there. That's what got me. And so here we have a pure sharpstone and a pure hardstone. So if you're taking a weapon, for example, let's say the claymore down its regular upgrade path, those are the pure versions that are going to get you to your maximum tier. So see, I'm going to send all of these. I don't want these cluttering up my inventory here. So I'm going to send these all back to storage. Okay. And so we are going to take this elevator and head back to the top. So again, that fat official we fought up there gave me my gold coin. And I'm going to need to trade that gold coin with Sparkly the Crow to get the Ring of Uneven Scales. I'm going to do that later on in the game. And that is the one that I farm. When I need to farm for one, that's the one that I farm. And it's taken me... I actually have I have a live stream. The first live stream I ever did was dedicated to farming for a pure Bladestone and a gold coin. Again, the pure Bladestone is what you need to get the Ring of Longevity. And I still do need a pure Bladestone, but the gold coin you need for the Ring of Uneven Scales, and it took me about an hour to get that gold coin. Farming for it over and over again. That same enemy took me an hour. So since I'm low on arrows, I'm actually going to put my Catalyst on, and I've got my Soul Rays. So there are these enemies, these worms that pop up out of here, and the easiest way to kill them is you can lock onto their face, and then if you hit their face, you can pretty much one-shot them with magic. And these enemies do drop what's called Greystone. If you're taking a weapon down the crushing path, the Greystone's what's going to get you there. So that one dropped Greystone, and there is a Crystal Lizard over here that I'm going to run and get real quick. Hopefully get. I never assume I'm going to get a Crystal Lizard because they give me trouble. So that one, more large hardstone shards, some clear stone. Okay. So where we're headed to next is I'm going to go over here to this side. Here, there's an item over here. 2 items. Some sharp stone and some clear stone. So where we're going to go next is you see down on those little, I guess, catwalks, you can roll onto them and get those items. So you have to be careful. So you see we just got some Greystone shards. Then you can drop down onto this one. And we are taking damage with these falls, but it's not lethal. Some Greystone chunks. And then the next spot we want to drop down to is over here. And we got the Great Axe, which is a strength-based weapon that I don't even think we can equip with our stats. You need 26 strength to equip this. And it's quite heavy. So these enemies are known as bear bugs. These are the smaller variety. There's also a large version of the bear bug. These things will drop Dragonstone. So this is a large bear bug. And they can hop at you, and they also have like this. They have like a sharp tongue that they'll stick out at you, and it'll do damage. Now that he's kind of stuck like this, these things take a lot of hits to kill. The big ones. You see, that's his kind of tongue attack. When you get these things down to 0 HP, the big ones. When you get them down to 0 HP, you're gonna want to run away because they'll explode. And you don't want to take the damage from that explosion. See, watch this. Yeah. The smaller ones don't explode, but the big ones do explode. So you just want to be kind of mindful of that. There we go. Gonna two-hand my weapon here. There we go, doing a bunch more damage there. So we got some Dragonstone Shard. And so here, I mentioned that the cave that was directly across from that Crystal Lizard nest that leads you towards where we were headed. That's where this joins up. If you take that, though, kind of as a cut through, you are going to miss those items that we dropped down to. So shield up here, pickaxe guy, take him out. Sharp stone shards. I'm looking more for hard stone. There we go. And there's some clear stone. So obviously that would be death if you head that way. So this, I'm just showing you how it all comes together. This one here is going to blow up on you. You just have to trigger it so you can move forward without getting killed. And so here's where it links back up. If you go this way, you're going to be on that level where we went across to get the crystal lizard nest. So just showing you how all of this kind of links together in case you want to take these pathways to get where you're going a little bit quicker. And just helping you guys learn the level as well. So there's some stuff over here. Some more gray stone. Oh, kind of being guarded by a worm. You can kill these things, you know, normally with your falchion as well. I just wanted to show you that you can kill them safely from afar. And here's our old friend Patches. So he wants us to go over here and get this item, knowing full well it's a trap.
As promised, the trick. Good luck to you.
So we get the club, which is another. I'm going to send all these back to storage as well. We get the club, which is another more, you know, strength-based type weapon. So I'm going to send it back to storage here. And then we have this bear bug blocking us. You can actually just kind of go around it, though. Yeah, you know, not too big of a problem. You can kill it if you want. I'm going to personally avoid the hassle of killing it because they take a lot of hits. So you can drop down there and get that. But up here, there's a couple things too. There's a crystal lizard right there. I'm going to try to get him with magic if I can. Actually, I could probably just maybe run up and kill him. I don't know. Can I lock on from back here? Yeah, I'm too far to lock on. So I'm going to get him in just a second if I don't forget and screw it up. First, we can drop down on this little cliff here. And there's an item we can get right here. And there is also an item we can get over here. So we got the shade heater shield +2. So I'm going to compare this with the shield that we have on now and see if it's any better. It has better magic damage and better guard break. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with this one. Only difference is it doesn't do as much physical attack, but I don't really use my shield to attack anyway. So for the extra magic damage and the extra guard break, I'm going to use this one now instead. So send the spiked shield down to storage. And you can upgrade your shields and whatnot. I just tend to not do, I just tend to not, you know, do that just because I don't think it's, you know, that big of a difference, but you're free to do that. If you want to spend your upgrade materials on your shields as well. So we have the Filthy Man. He's down here now. He sells some additional stuff, you know, our Sharpstone and Hardstone like he was before. But now he also sells the large Hardstone and Sharpstone and Clearstone and Dragonstone. So there's some extra stuff that he sells down here. Make sure that you don't hit him or kill him. You want him to be your ally. I'm going to run up and get this lizard. I think he might run into a trap, though, with worms. But fortunately, I was able to get to him before he ran away. And he dropped some goodies for us. There are more worms up here. So I'm going to get these guys with magic. Because they have this lava attack. They spew lava. It does a lot of damage if you're not careful. So kind of mind your distance and, you know, try to be careful. And these guys dropped lots of Greystone. Normally the Greystone is a bit of a rare drop. But all three of them dropped it, so not bad. Around this corner, we have an item, a Hardstone chunk. Good stuff. There's an item up there. Some more smaller bear bugs. These are, oh, bear bug grains. That adds to your water resistance, I believe. And then down here, some more Dragonstone, and this is a big bear bug that I'm not really going to worry about killing. And so that does it for this area, just about. So we've got all the stuff through here. So actually where we want to head to next, I'm just going to take a peek down here, make sure we got everything. Yep, there's where the Filthy Man is. So yep, I think we're all set over here, guys. So I'm just going to drop down right here. And that's where the Filthy Man is. I just want to make sure there's nothing on this. Well, actually, the lower path is where we need to go to progress the level. So that's all the stuff up there. There's going to be a couple more of these worms that pop up out at us. So dispose of them. There's a couple more. Yep. Oops, that one missed. Man, a lot of these are dropping Greystone. If only I could always be so lucky. So Warrior Soul, Storied Warrior Soul. There's one more here. All right. We're doing pretty good here. I'm going to take off this Lotus, and I'm going to put on Fresh Spice, just in case I need to bump up my magic. So this leads us to a tunnel area that can be very confusing. It's kind of a maze. And so there's some items down here. I'm going to do my best to lead you through this without getting all turned around. For starters, you can turn right here and get a Storied Warrior Soul. The way forward is this way. And this path splits. You can go either way. There's a giant bear bug blocking the way, though. I tend to like to fight these off to the side because their tongue attack can't hit you unless you're right in front of them. You can actually lure this guy out and then like circle around and get by him without killing him. But I'm just going to kill him, if nothing else, for the souls. Make sure, this is a big one, so make sure when you do get the kill shot, you run away. Don't let the explosion hit you. All right. And so we're going to hit a kind of fork in the road here. This is the way forward. This is a item that we have over here. So again, I like to get kind of near their neck where the where his tongue attack isn't going to hit me. And then I just kind of wail on him. And we're going to get an item. I believe it's an All Guide of Guidance. It's not anything special, but, you know. We'll go on and get it. All right, got the kill shot. Run away. Let him blow up. And Dragonstone Shard. And off this body, we get a clear stone chunk. Not bad. Or wait, is that the way? I told you I get turned around in these things. Yeah, this is the other way around. That's right. Yeah, this is the All Guide of Guidance. See, I was already turned around. And so we can go up here. And then you'll notice that there's like a drop down right here. We don't want to go down that quite yet, but there's an item right across the way. Keep that in mind. We're going to get that item in just a little bit. And so this is the way forward. And this is a three-way split. So I'm actually going to drop an All Guide of Guidance right here just kind of as a marker. Just so I know that when I come back here, this is the right spot. So this takes you forward through the level. This, you see there's a couple crystal lizards over here. If I can lock onto them. I might run out of magic. Nope. So I got one of them. I'm going to lure this bear bug out so I can run around and just attack the other one with melee. When my magic recharges. There we go. Good stuff. And we got a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. So now I'm going to take this bear bug. Actually, I'm going to leave him be. I don't care. So as I said, that's the way to progress through the level. But here, there's a lot of goodies that we're going to get. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit of magic here because I'm going to be using it. Because you see there are these bear bugs, and there's going to be ones that are flying around as well. Be careful with the lava. You can pick this up without actually touching the lava. Just be careful about that. And then you can run down here. And so I'm going to try to lure these flying ones where I can hit them with my magic. Because I want to take as many of them out as I can. Because they're going to get in the way. So I need to give myself some magic here. There's one up there. Give myself some more magic. And you'll notice that there's some items in the lava as well. We are going to circle back and get those. And it's mostly dragonstone. So if you're going for that fire-based dragon weapon, it will help you. So first things first, we're going to go this way. And you remember that item that we saw across the way that we couldn't get before? Well, this is that item. We got an unknown hero soul. And so I am going to show you why we brought the water veil spell. The water veil spell helps you walk through lava. You're still going to take damage, but it's not going to be nearly as much damage as you would be taking if... dang it. He's blocking me now. Can I get by? Thank you. It's not going to be nearly as much damage as we would be taking if we were just walking through the lava without it. So I'm also going to put on the Ring of Flame Resistance. And then I'm going to throw on Water Veil. Which, if your second chance... I don't think I'm going to be able to cast it. Yeah, because if your second chance is active, you actually can't cast Water Veil. So I'm going to need to actually take some intentional damage here just to activate my second chance. We just got the Burrower armor, which is very flame resistant, but it's too heavy to put on. So I'm going to send it to storage. I'm going to see... I need to take just enough damage, so I'm going to walk into the fire. Just enough to trigger my second chance. So I can put Water Veil on. There we go. So I triggered my second chance. So I'm going to top off my health. Put on Water Veil. And the reason for that is the game does not allow you to equip 2 defensive buff spells at the same time. So Water Veil counts as a defensive buff. And is my Water Veil even on? Yeah, it is. Okay. The game does not allow you to equip 2 defensive buff spells at the same time. So Water Veil obviously is a defensive buff, and Second Chance is a defensive buff. So you see we have this one right here. Pick it up and make sure that your health does not go all the way down. And you see there's this one in the lava. This one's a bit more tricky because you have to run, pick it up, and then roll off here before you die. And it is quite tricky to pull off. So I'm going to get past this bear bug. There's another tunnel down here that we're going to go through in just a sec. But before that, we actually want to pick up this item, which is tough to do. Before we get that, I'm going to take out these guys because they're going to get in the way. Now this bear bug's like blocking the path. We got that other one that's... Need to put some spice on. And I might need to recast my Water Veil here. Do I not have enough? I'm actually going to use an old spice, or an aged spice rather, to get my MP almost all the way up. There we go. Cast Water Veil. I'm going to run and get this one. And that's your Dragonstone chunk. Oh no, is the bear bug blocking me? No! Dadgummit. I hate those bear bugs. I really do. Fortunately, it does not take long to get back to where we just were. That stupid bear bug. That's the risk with doing all that is, you know, you are taking the damage from the fire and then trying to get around the bear bugs all at the same time, and it's just a mess. But anyway, we're about to get back right where we just were. And might as well get these crystal lizards while I'm at it. If I can get the other one. No, the other one ran away. That's fine. But we're going to use this handy-dandy shortcut that I showed you in the previous episode. Or not in the previous episode, but I showed you before I died, I should say. And there is a pickaxe guy down here, so keep your shield up. Be prepared for his attack. And then we're just going to slide on down. And we'll be right back to where we were. So here's the tunnel where we were. And so I'll actually show you the technique where you can lure the bear bug out, this first one out, and then just go around. So you can kind of get him, you can bait him out of his little hole there. Get him to come all the way out here. And I'm going to put the thief ring on. All right, so now that he's out, you can circle around the other way. And it meets up right at the same spot, and now we can just run straight through. Now there is this bear bug. We are going to have to kill him. Get him out of the way. All right, got him. So you want to run away for the explosion. Don't want to get caught up in the fireworks. And so here's where we were just a minute ago. So all we have left, we got all the weapons, or all the items rather, that were in the lava. So all that's done. We died on the last one, or I died on the last one, of course. And so we got we can get those souls. We got a couple of chunks of dragonstone in the lava, and then there is that pure dragonstone in the lava. Up here, all the way up here, you get the dragon longsword. So this is already infused with the dragon path, so it is already has that fire capability, and you can use all this dragonstone that we're getting. So we have some chunks, shards, and the pure to beef it up a bit if you want to use that fire-based dragon longsword. So, so what we're going to do is go down here, and this is going to join us back up with the main path that we were just on. Just be careful about this thing that's going to blow up. Oh, did that actually hit me? That's okay. I'm going to heal up. And so this is the path. You know, this is where that bear bug was that was blocking the way. And then this takes us back to right where we were. So now we're going to go this way, which is the way forward through the level. It's a long, long tunnel. So there's going to be some worms up ahead that I'm going to use magic to kill. And there's a crystal lizard up there as well. Whoops, wrong spell equipped. Can I lock onto that lizard? Yes. So let's see if I can get him. Nope. Womp womp. He's probably going to run away from me, but oh well, whatever. Well, maybe not. All right. No, falchion. Oh, he dropped down. Ah, did he? He got away. Oh well. Can't win them all. That's okay. Man, all of these things are dropping greystone for me. That never, ever happens. Okay, but there is some loot up here that I'm gonna get. So all is not lost. Unknown hero soul. And what you're going to see is this basically just loops all the way back around, and you can drop down to where we just were. So that's where we came in through the tunnels. And then here's where we dropped down to fight the worms. So yeah, there was that one piece of, there was that one soul item up there. So this is the way forward. And if you turn here to your left, there's an item right here. It is guarded by 3 worms. I think only 2 of them popped up, though. Oh, there's a 3rd one. And same deal within. And they are dropping some greystone, too. So these are the Hands of God. They are a special weapon. And the next boss has, the next boss has one of those things where you can get a special trophy. And the way you get the trophy is by killing it using the Hands of God. I have a special video that is dedicated to that as well. I'm going to be killing the next, or not the next boss, but the boss after the next boss. And I have a special video that's dedicated to that as well, showing how to get that trophy specifically, because I'm going to be killing the boss after next, just kind of the traditional way as well. So this is actually this is the true next boss, the Flamelurker, and this is known as one of the harder bosses of the game. I'm going to top off my magic here with some fresh spice, and I'm actually going to be equipping the aged spice, just for extra MP regeneration. I'm going to show you a couple ways to go about this fight. The Thief's Ring can help you. And this is what I would call a, some of the other boss fights in this game are a little bit gimmicky. This one I would call a traditional Dark Souls, Bloodborne type boss. And you see he's coming right at me. He has some very powerful attacks. That slam attack has an AoE effect to it as well. You see how powerful that attack is. You can also hit him with magic. So those soul rays that we got from the previous boss are going to be quite helpful here. So you see my magic is doing very well against him, and without the risk of being right next to him, you see he does have some more rangey type attacks as well, but the vast majority of his damage is going to be dealt when you're right next to him. So if you can maintain some distance from him, that's going to be to your advantage. So having some decent magic is a bit helpful as well. And so, you can kind of do this for a while. If you're more of a melee-based fighter, by all means, you can go about him that way as well. When he gets down to about 25% health, he's going to kind of enter into a berserk mode where he just is twice as aggressive. I mean, he's aggressive now, but his berserk mode, he's even more aggressive. So just watch out for that. And just know that it's coming once you get him down to a certain level of health. So I'm going to just kind of hit him with magic for the time being. And then there is going to be a point in time when I switch more to melee. But just take advantage of the fact that, you know, you can kind of get through a decent chunk of this fight with these spells here. So I'm not going to waste another spice. I'm going to pretty much do the rest of this fight via melee. I took that shot there. I should have been a bit more nimble, but that's okay. I do have my second chance. All right, so I'm going to run up to him and try to dodge. There we go. And get some hits in while I can. And I got a pretty decent combo in there. So I think he's in his berserk mode now. You can see how much he's a bit more aggressive. I need to run away from him so I can heal. And so yeah, he is considerably more aggressive in this last phase of the fight, and I just kind of took that hit there. But now I got my second chance activated, but I got the kill. So I decided enough was enough, and I had my second chance to spare. So I got a little sloppy there at the end and just kind of wailed on him for a bit, but I was doing enough damage that it ended up working out. So that is the Flamelurker. He is one of the harder bosses in this game for sure. He's probably, I would say, the second or third hardest boss of this game easily. So don't be discouraged if he takes you a few tries. He is really tough. Again, second chance really helps with this fight, as you saw. And if you lose your second chance, especially early on in the fight, you can recast it. If you have the Thief's Ring on especially, you can kind of hide behind one of these pillars, and it'll act as a buffer, and you can recast your second chance. And so there's a lot of options you have to get through this fight. So we got the Searing Demon Soul, and we are actually going to use this. It has a very important purpose. We're going to go back to the Nexus and do some leveling up and whatnot. Actually, no, we're going to go... We're gonna go do something else first. I should have warped straight to 2-1 and not have went back to the Nexus first, because I thought I was gonna level up, but instead we're gonna do something else before we level up, and it has to do with the soul that we just got. And we're in pure white roll tendency here now, by the way, just so you know. And since we killed another boss, this crystal lizard respawns, so why not dispose of it? Got some hardstone shard. We need that to upgrade our bow. And you will see what I mean in just a second here. So now that we have the Flamelurker's soul, if you talk to Blacksmith Ed enough times, and then exhaust his dialogue, and you're going to want to run away, and you come back and talk to him, he's going to recognize the Searing Demon Soul. That is the Flamelurker's soul. We can give it to him. And once you give it to him, he can use our boss souls to forge special boss soul weapons. So what we're going to do now is hopefully have enough materials to upgrade my longbow to +7. So this is, let's see, +6. And to get it to +7, we have everything except for the shards. So I can buy shards up here. I think I needed 5 of them, which is why I didn't level up first, because I had a feeling I might need to buy some shards.
Oh, come on.
So I'm going to purchase 5 hardstone shards, which I believe gives me the total of 6 that I need to get this thing to +7. The reason why I want this bow to be +7, well, we'll see in just a second here. Come on. So I can get this to +7. Oh, no, okay, it already is +7. Okay, so the thing I can do now is I can use the Hard Demon Soul, which we got from the Armor Spider. And the Lava Bow is a very special fire-based bow. And it does a lot of damage, and it does fire damage. And it is, in my opinion, one of the best bows in the game. I really like the Lava Bow. And it is a bow that you need a boss soul to get. Now, you saw that I had it at plus, I had my my longbow at +7. In order to convert it to a lava bow, it has to be a +7 bow. It cannot be a +8 bow, and it cannot be a +6 bow. It has to be precisely a +7. If you take it to +8, you can't get the lava bow. You're going to see why I want the lava bow, or why I like the lava bow so much. I'm actually going to equip it now. I don't think I need one more dex, I think, to use it. So I'm going to go on and throw it on. I don't have the dexterity to use it, but I'm going to get myself another dexterity level here. So this will give me enough dexterity to use the lava bow. And I'm going to put another level into vitality here. And I'm pretty much, from this point forward, going to keep my vitality and endurance even. So we're at level 52 now. And so now I have the stats for the lava bow. And it is a fire imbued weapon. I'm going to show it off real quick because I need to go get some arrows anyways. So I'm going to head to the ritual path, and we're going to talk to our friend Grave Robber Blige to get some more arrows. And I'm going to show you how beneficial the fire aspect of it is, because you can use the fire can, in a way, it can basically stun lock enemies. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. So I'll go ahead and get like 160 arrows. That sounds good. So look at this. I hit the Grim Reaper, and watch, he like doubles over because of you see that fire. So it's incredibly powerful, and it has that fire damage, which is why I like the lava bow. And so what I'm going to do now is head back up to the Nexus, and I need to commit suicide to get myself into soul form. And then I might try to eke out one more level because I have enough soul items to make up the difference. And so the thing about the lava bow is you need to use the armor spider soul. There are 2 spells that you can get with the armor spider soul. So if you use it to make the lava bow, if you use it to make the weapon, you are forfeiting your ability to get those spells. So I want to point out that trade-off to you. So effectively, to get those 2 spells, it's going to require us to getting to our 3rd playthrough to get those other 2 souls for the spells. However, it doesn't really matter because it's not going to, in other words, it's not going to increase the number of playthroughs we need to do to get platinum, because there is a trophy for getting all of the spells. Because you need, there are 3 spells, or I should say 2 spells and 1 miracle that require the Dragon God soul. And the Dragon God is the last boss in the 2nd Archstone. So in order for you to get 3 Dragon God souls, you're effectively going to have to get 3 Armor Spider souls on the way. So we used 1 to get the weapon, and then the other 2 that we get on our way to the 3 Dragon God souls that we need, we're going to use to get the spells required for the trophy. All right, so let's see. I need 16,000 for another level. Let's see. I have more than enough to get there. I'll probably use, 3 of these? And that doesn't quite get me there. Maybe 1. No, I probably need to use 1 of these. That's a little bit overkill, but I'll put this one into endurance. And so yeah, we got the lava bow, and that is the one and only boss soul weapon that I'm going to craft in this playthrough. All the other boss souls we get are going to go towards the spells and miracles. But anyway, we're in good shape. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys stick around for the next one. Leave a like and a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.